It's okay. Also, we have our niggas Caleb.
Fgcsusanoo is real.
Yup.
I thought he only existed on Wi-Fi.
Nah, bro. Susanoo is here. And I will say, I think that the problem here is just that Pac-Man, even without the projectiles, has the presence of, like, has that ability to. Ooh, that was almost a really good conversion off the Galaga, but he just has the frame data to basically just say, oh, you want to camp me out and give me buffs? I don't have to zone. Fuck your zoning. I'm just gonna box.
That's fair. Sometimes you really just need to punch someone in the face.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
You're like,
God damn.
there has to be USB-C.
You know,
This is a gaming PC built.
see, I would say that this is definitely. Ooh, oh my God, Caleb definitely just trying to get that watermelon. Oh no! The snooze catching him in the air, putting him straight to sleep.
Snooze will fuck you up. Make no mistake. Never sleep.
Yeah, never sleep on snooze. Otherwise, you will be sleeping.
What the fuck are you doing?
Now, see, I really like what Caleb is doing right now. He's suffocating him in a very specific way, to where it's not like he's boxing, but it's like a mix.
Yeah.
It's like a mix that makes it so that nice read in the back here.
Ooh,
He's not
good
dead,
pick.
right?
He's not. Oh, he died.
I'm really surprised that he didn't just try to go for Zoom, or at least just do the swoosh family of spells to try and recover. I guess he was just afraid of Caleb having the presence of mind.
That Galaga was doing it.
Yeah, no, the Galaga has been putting in work. Galaga in and of itself is still one of the top 2 project. That was really weird. But yeah, it's like the problem here is that Caleb is just commanding so much space with that hydrant, and it makes it so that Susanoo is having a really hard time. He's getting his buffs, but he's not being able to put them to the consistent use that we see online. And that's not to say anything about Susanoo. He's a great player, but it's like without being able to without being able to consistently put those buffs to use, they're useless. Especially because they're still on a timer. And notice how he's barely actually gone for bounce. He only went for like that one time in the beginning of the match, but he hasn't done it. It would, but remember, Pac-Man still has frame data to where he doesn't have to worry about his projectiles being invalid. Considering the kaboom, but not going for it, he probably didn't think that it was worth the mana. Susanoo with a crit though? Ooh, ooh.
One crit could do it.
Yeah, one crit. Oh, the kaboom.
The desperate.
Yeah, that was definitely a desperate.
Never act out of desperation.
Listen, desperation is like, it's a, oh my God, the sizzle hitbox last time. Suddenly this game is just a lick even. And doesn't matter, because as soon as I look away, he gets hit by a bell and dies.
I think this, very similar to Incident, this might just be the kind of matchup that is explosively even. Where one character does have an edge on paper, but in practice, these characters can just hit on each other so much. I think once Susanoo finds his niche and he can actually figure out when is safe to get in, he might be doing a little better. But there is also the possibility.
Hold up, so y'all niggas don't know. This nigga Susanoo will just run in, like, he'll be in the middle of a set. That's mine. Oh. He'll be in the middle of a set. When he's tight, he just rips off his whole jacket.
Oh, I didn't even see that shit.
Yeah, no. One time, he threw off his whole sweater, but he fucked up and grabbed his shirt, so we thought he was going shirtless. So like, wait a second.
Listen, bro.
That's a power up.
It's literally that Goku power up. No. It's that freaking what is it? That's that Yakuza power up.
Ooh, the Yakuza power up. He's taking off the Rock Lee weight. Take your pick. This man,
FGC strand, whatever that
he's
dude was playing
feeling
against Hollywood
spicy.
Sunday. Ripping off my titties and shit like that. My shirt up. Time to power up like an anime.
You know, I was saying in the last match that Caleb was just doing such a fantastic job of just zoning out, but also just being able to box so that he was commanding so much space, and Susanoo wasn't capable of being able to put those buffs to use.
What I also noticed with him is that despite him playing a solid neutral, he's also testing out his Shiro too. Because he knows that when Justin's being pressured, he wants to immediately get out of that situation. But Kaleb knows Pac-Man's framed it. He will nair in your face and see what you're going to do about it.
Yeah.
And based off that, he would just maneuver around the entire situation. And it seems to me that Kaleb is slowly running away with the percent lead, and Justin doesn't really care about it because he's actually defensive more than his aggression.
Yeah,
Because
for
if you're camping out him, he's gonna just read my menu. I'm gonna take my time.
Yeah,
So as a Pac-Man, it's kind of interesting that Pac-Man is a zoner, but he can also throw hands.
Absolutely.
And everyone knows that
He
too.
can scratch.
And I've seen this matchup on a high level with T in that Japanese hero player. That was a hype ass set too.
Yeah, Aka is definitely a title hero player, and the thing is that Susanoo has definitely proven his might in the indoor pits, as he's taken 3 of them now. And the thing is that in this setting, yeah, like I was saying before, Kaleb is just doing such a fantastic job of making it so that those buffs that he gets, they don't mean shit, because the fact that they're on a timer and the fact that he's zoning him out in such a specific way.
I just had to point it out, like my man just.
Nah, bro.
stood there, ate
Kofrizz
the
will
whole
do that to
fire.
a shield. Kofrizz will literally do that to a shield. That's the Kamehameha.
That's just ridiculous. If Excalibur was here, he probably would have called it the Fire Force. Just throw the whole fire blast in your face, like, yeah, eat this.
This definitely seems like a much more. I just want to point out that 2 minutes and 30 seconds have gone past the timer, and we're still on the first stock.
They trying to win. That's
They are.
why.
No, they're absolutely trying to win.
When
The
when set
Kaboom.
is serious, when like
Oh,
you're
the
having,
works
oh
out.
my god, RNG, gotta love it. Try to get the jump read, but just staying a little bit patient this time.
I don't think it's a hot take at all. Kaboom, easily one of the best projectiles in the game. That move is absolutely
I think it's just the
egregious.
booms and bangs that get me every time. Like, oh my god, the sizzles.
No, for sure. Sizzle is really good too.
Sizzles also, it's really fast if you never expected it.
So I think personally, any projectile that's strong enough that reflecting it will kill in those situations.
Yeah.
Mad respect. Because you're throwing that shit out with your life.
You know what projectile I wish you can reflect from Hero? That damn side beam.
Yeah.
Like,
Trojan up.
Listen,
25 damage.
Listen, it's technically not a projectile just because it's like, and you can see that like it's technically like because like each projectile like goes off and it's like an extension of the sword.
Yeah.
But like the Zap family of spells is definitely one of Hero's best moves for sure. It's such a it's literally just one of his best range tools.
Yeah.
And it's like it kills it commands the space. You have to respect it because if you don't, you're gonna take 25 from one hit. You know. The thing is that T has shown this well too. Pac-Man just running around with a bell in his hand is terrifying.
It is.
Oh,
But I like
that
the
one.
fact that, Kaleb immediately puts his items
that was
away
beautiful.
whenever bounce happens. That was a nice combination from Kaleb right there.
That was
I'll
really
have the
beautiful.
ledge drop from him.
You know, he saw that that Susanoo was scared because of the fact that he had that hydrant on the ledge, and he knew that he wanted to probably get out of that situation. So that was really nice awareness from Kaleb right there.
Oh, here goes a Galagas. Nice DI from Justin. Not going to get caught by the whole thing. Oh my god,
and the shield break crit? No,
That was just charge force smash. He
Listen,
don't need that much luck on that part.
the
like.
crit. If the crit was there, it would have actually been decent for Kaleb because
Oh.
it wouldn't have happened
Well, hold on,
later
this is where
this
Justin
set.
gets the momentum. One last stock situation right now. Hero is 66%. This is still anybody's game.
Absolutely.
Kaleb has to keep outsmarting him in neutral in order for him to take the rest of the set.
Listen, if any decent buffs from Hero, definitely just try and oh my god, barely living. Oh no.
This nigga X is stupid, bro. I don't know why that's the first thing I saw when I looked down. I'm like, wait a minute. He was probably talking about when Justin just sits in his face in the corner real quick.
God.
Cut Frizz. You know what I want to see? Oh my god, I want to see that stock
that's
disappear. It's time for me to go.
That's fucking crazy. And Susanoo.
There's my now.
I mean, we just saw.